Hello, NYWC. I am the administrator of the NYWC message board, Robert Lottie. Tour de Circus 2012 is now in the history book. What an awesome, kick-ass show only NYWC can deliver. The show was going to kick off with Stockade and Rex Lawless going one-on-one. However, Crusher Dugan announced that Rex and Dickie Rod would face Stockade in a handicap match, which brought out the Big O to the ring. But a newly elected NYWC commissioner, Mr. Entertainment, Brian Vitko, comes out and tells Big O that if he teams with Stockade now, he would not be challenging Apollyon in the main event later in the show. Big O leaves the ring. Stockade gets attacked by Dickie and Rex, but Mikey Whipwreck comes to the rescue, and resulting in a tag match, which saw Mikey Whipwreck and Stockade defeat Rex Lawless and Dickie Rods in a great opening match. Then another tag team match saw the monstrous combination of Smith, Big Game James, and Bill Carr defeat CJ Antonio and AC Anderson? I saw that on his tights. Maybe that's his ring name, maybe not. That was a complete squash job, and Smith James grabs the microphone after the match ended and mentioned Shane and John, the owners of NYWC, and they're saying they're pulling puppet strings and announced they want the tag team championship. Jolly Roger, making his NYWC debut, defeated Justin Carino in a very good matchup. I don't know about the rest of you NYWC fans, but I say we bring back Jolly Roger in the future. In the third meeting, Ryan the Adrenaline Rush defeats Alvin Alvarez in a match, and it appears that Rush played head games with Alvin one more time. The Beaver Boys, formerly known as the Slop Hunters, John Silver and Alex Reynolds, defeated the Batiri to retain the Tag Team Championship. Very good matchup, and Batiri, hopefully in 2013, they will return to NYWC, maybe on a full-fledged schedule. During intermission, we had a performance from G Strong. I wasn't paying too much attention to that, and most people got up anyway. He did very good, but I don't know if it was the music or the microphones or they were too loud, in my opinion. Something was really too loud there. From there, DJ Fat Pat and Francis Kipling Stevens defeated Reckless and Wasted in a fun tag team match. After the match, Reckless and Wasted offered Pat and Francis some beers, but Francis kept saying he doesn't drink. But out came that poser, Jay Red, who can't keep his pants up for some unknown reason. He berated NYWC, saying once again he didn't have a match on the show. Eventually he got his butt whooped by Reckless and Wasted, Pat, and Francis. In what was going to be a 6 Starlet tag team matchup, Marty Bell, Brittany Savage, and current Starlet champion Rick Cataldo were going to face Alicia, Nikki Adams, and a third Starlet. However, NYWC Commissioner Brian Vitko comes out and says he was trying to find another bitch for the match. But instead he decided to make the big dog Steve Forge their partner. And Forge is ready to kick Vitko's backside. But Vitko told him, hey, you don't do this, you're fired. You touch me, you're fired. But Forge did the match, and we saw the big dog Steve Forge, Nikki Adams, and Alicia defeat Brittany Savage, Marty Bell, and Rick Cataldo when Adams pinned Cataldo. Maybe she'll get another title shot at the next show. After the match, Brittany takes the microphone saying she doesn't need Marty, she doesn't need Cataldo, she doesn't need Alicia, Nikki, or even Forge. She even went so far as say she doesn't need NYWC, and she announced that she quit. From there, the premier athlete, Anthony Nese, comes to the ring and announces that NYWC couldn't find someone worthy for him to wrestle for the Fusion title. From there, he also mentioned that he's one of the trainers of the NYWC Academy and said he would give one of his students a title shot. And he called out Jesse Vane to the ring. And the match was on, and very good matchup. Jesse Vane continues to keep better and better in each outing. And as a result, Tony Nese defeated Jesse Vane to retain the Fusion Championship. In a 6-way matchup, the one-man militia, Matthew Justice, defeated Samoan Thunder, Lance Anoa'i, Dan E., Rob Vegas, Mega, and the Greek god of Papadon, who made his return to NYWC after a lengthy absence. Fun 6-way matchup, and I really thought Mega was going to pull that one off, but unfortunately that did not happen. Then it was main event time as Big O challenged Apollyon for the championship. During the match, Apollyon hit referee Matt Bennett with the championship belt. Big O hits Apollyon with a spine buster. And another referee, Corey Price, came out, administered a 3 count, and declared Big O the new champion. Matt Bennett tells ring announcer sign guy Jason Linnick that Apollyon has been disqualified for hitting him with the championship belt. Big O won the match, but not the title, much to the dismay of Big O and his Ozone militia. It was great seeing Charlie and Josh, Oliver, Chris, Joey, Shane, John, James McGrady, David Poppy, who else did I see in the crowd? Good, why do I do this all the time? I forgot who else Steven Stogan, who was actually sitting a few seats away from me for this one. After seeing G-Strong's performance, I remember in the early days of NYWC, rock bands used to perform before the shows would start. It just so happens I've got a cousin living in Babylon, Long Island, and he's been in bands for so many years. I don't know, NYWC, I don't know. If you'd like me to talk to him, I'll see I'd see what he'd say if he'd like to perform at one of the shows. Let me know, NYWC, if I should talk to him or not. I don't understand why the Slop Hunters changed their name to the Beaver Boys. We got some memorable quotes. You can't even spell O, Crusher Dugan to Josh. Ow, my eyes. That was your whole month's allowance right there, Dugan, when he saw Josh drop a coin on the floor. Better luck next time, Jessica. Guy behind me referring to Jesse Vane. Fuck you back there, young lady in response. Hungry! Guy in the crowd when Smith James could say, we are. Do the dance. Guy in the front row to Victor Cruz. Obviously he's mistaken him from number 80 of the New York Giants. They don't even look alike. Jason, you did pretty good as a ring announcer, man, but that damn thing, why do these microphones continue to die? I mean, with the way things are going, if NYWC can't get better microphones, use my megaphone. Whether it's you, Jason, or even Larry Legend when he eventually comes back to NYWC. These microphones keep going dead. I'll let you guys use my megaphone to introduce the wrestlers and declare the winners and what other announcements need to be made at the shows. Another thing I want to address right now. Fuck. Everybody's going to laugh at this. I just know it right now. I don't know, no disrespect intended to Neil and the rest of security, but I think you guys need to have a little more consideration when it comes to telling the people to get out. I mean, you want to see about a few hundred people head out the door at one time? You know, you can't expect people to go out there. People got to use the bathroom when the show's on. People are tired from sitting there all night. You got to be a little more considerate, gentlemen. I'm sorry. It was great seeing Ryan Peterson and Dan Acosta. Dan, I think, did arrive during the second half of the show. I don't know if Megan noticed, but I was wearing his T-shirt from the past. I don't know if he noticed me in the crowd at the show last night. Attention! If you guys and gals want to see my 2013 predictions in video form, let me know, everybody. For those who weren't there last night, NYWC returns with Sideshow on Saturday night, January 19th. to my fellow NYWC and good buddy, Jessica D'Anezzo. Please come on back. January 19th would be a great night for you to come back, darling. Okay. NYWC, please do Psycho Circus February 23rd. I don't want it to be the 9th or the 16th. Well, that'll do it from here. NYWC rules, and, oh, I forgot to mention this. Crap. To those of you who were with NYWC from the beginning, whether you were a fan, a worker, or in management, I'm sure you remember the original NYWC superfan, Arwen. I never got to meet her, guys, but I wish she'd come back to the shows. NYWC rules, and happy holidays, everybody. Oh, hi, Lily.